Hi, this is Marianne with Akashic Inspirations, and today's reading is for Curt, and it's Saturday, October 13, 2012. And today we're going to be working with The Ascended Masters by Doreen Virtue, Angels of Atlantis by Stuart Pearce, and The Sacred Geometry by Janosh. And today's reading is regarding kind of your career and where you should be heading and what's going on with your work. They were it's a very interesting reading actually, and I've not had something like this kind of combined before, but again, I hadn't really done a lot of husbands and wives. So it says that you have great organizational, analytical, and an operational mind. That Donna needs help in giving structure to her creativity. Okay, giving her creations the vehicle to manifest into reality. It says you love the nitty gritty, the details, the structure, and this business of hers is going on a much grander scale than even she can imagine. It says you haven't wanted to kind of interfere out of kind of a fear that she would take it as meddling or, putting your nose into her little creative project type of thing. But she's now realizing that she can't do it by herself, and that she's going to be willing to allow your assistance on this. She may have said in the past, "This is my baby," but she realizes that in the growing, kind of like children in the growing and the raising of it, it takes a community to raise a child. Well, she's realizing that it's going to take a community to raise this business to the level that she's looking to do. And you guys have such a wonderful relationship. You really balance each other out. You make a great team. Um, you came together because each of your needs um, balance the other. Okay. Um, and it's only going to grow in love and mutual respect. So there's many blessings upon both of you, and you're both an inspiration to those who are around you. And as your love encompasses your business, your family, your friends, it's such a great gift to all of them. This it's like this golden pink aura that covers everybody who comes into your enclave, into your group. So it's really, really a great chemistry that you guys have. Just really fantastic. So we're going to go on ahead and read the cards now. The actual first card that came out was, I'll put this down here so you can see, the Sacred Geometry cards, which I really, truly love. Let's see if I can get that in a better light. The colors and these outward spiral arms. And the message here is called confirmation. So if you'll see this inward balance and then outward spiraling information. So in confirmation, what he wants to say with that is that the energy of confirmation tells you that your consciousness is developing rapidly. Everything you think is actually confirmed. If you think or live based on fear, this fear will indeed be confirmed. So develop your power of thought and create what you really want. Then your wishes will be confirmed, which is really amazing. So you kind of got to decide what it is that you want, and within that, it will be created. The second card is from the Ascended Masters from Doreen Virtue. I've actually never gotten this card, and it's called Work Your Magic with Saint Germain. And what I love is that this is the sacred geometry. So it really ties in with this sacred geometry. Sacred geometry that Saint Germain works with is from Metatron, and which is actually, if you'll see, this is who I work with all the time, is Metatron. And so you see here the same figure. So sacred geometry, I think, really appeals to your sense of analytic mind, to your sense of balance. Um, and what Saint Germain says for you is, you have the power to resolve the situation you're inquiring about. This card signifies your untapped magical abilities, which you've used successfully in the past. Pull these abilities out of storage and use them to work your magic now. Your clear and focused intentions, positive expectations, prayers, decrees, and action steps, all create the healings and manifestation you desire. It says decide clearly what you will and won't accept, as your clarity will bring immediate results. Have steady faith in a positive outcome. Study and manifest your principles. So I think, since you have such a clear, detailed mind, that this is really helpful in manifestation and focusing. And I think you will find that perhaps in the past, even though you maybe won't call it intuition, but maybe you've seen it as moments of inspiration, and that is truly tapping into the divine source in the unconscious. Okay, that's what it is. It's working with the sacred geometry and the grid in order to do quantum leaps, from seemingly unconnected areas, but they actually are, because there is a grid of energy that connects all the earth and everything in it. The last card, which is, I wanted a little sign of divine inspiration for you, and to allow you to find a source of inner strength. And the card that came out is Gabriel with balance. So again, we're dealing with the sacred geometry, the square, the circle, the perfection of uh, the man from Leonardo. And the message for you in here is, Gabriel wants you to know that you have been too busy and wishes you to become more earthed, to take stock of past actions that have resulted in your life process becoming out of equilibrium. Whenever our yin-yang dualistic forces move out of balance, our energy drops. Gabriel asks you to create harmony by yielding to meditation and stillness, so that the divine messengers may remove your burdens. Gaze at the wonderfully integrated intelligence of Leonardo da Vinci's art, and you will feel an altogether different state emerging. I think also, and what they've told me, is that you need to kind of look to a meditative state. Think of it as quantum physics, which the observer is part of the experiment and influences the outcome. One last thing I wanted to mention, that at the very end, somebody came through for me, because as I was thanking them for the information, I got the appearance of a gentleman. It's either your father or a father figure. Could be grandfather, could be just a very good friend of the family's who was a gentleman, but seemed to be a person of much character and inner strength. Um, and when I said thank you, he says, "You're welcome." And I said, "Isn't the same?" I said, "Who is this? Do you have a message?" And he says that so he is proud and happy of your relationship, and for you getting on the right track. So he feels that this is the right track for you. And so I hope that this message resonates with you, allows you to move forward in your path, gives you courage to go on and do that which you know you're able to. So I wish you both, actually, you and Donna, many, many blessings. And I know that you are going to do great things together. It's a beautiful relationship you have, of great strength, great love, great courage. So I know that you are already blessed, both of you. So I send you much love and light. Namaste.